Have you heard the rumors about the legendary Blacksmith? Legendary Blacksmith? What's that about? It's apparently a one and only blacksmith who can produce and sell unique and legendary grade items. Truly a money-loving person. It's not as though he's the only greedy blacksmith out there. I'm sure you know that to make a good item, you need equally good materials. And to acquire those materials, you need to make a deal with skilled rankers. But there is no known backer for him. The Sadaka guild that knew of his whereabouts was disbanded as well. What's up with that? Does that mean that the blacksmith is acquiring the materials himself? Who knows? But there's no way that's possible, right? Damn those bastards! They started the hunt without me! Oh my. Look at all this amazing loot. I am the best swordsman. No, actually, the best magician. Stop joking around. Ugh. Now, which one? In truth, I am... Should I use this time? A blacksmith with a complicated story. Right, you should be good. My first failure. Oh? You're coming at me yourselves? Perfect. Let's test its capabilities a bit. Cork Island's dungeon, 4th floor. 16th on the overall unified rankings, peak sword. Followed by 5 minutes left! 8 of the top ranked players and 200 elite members of the Silver Knights Guild. With this many members, we could take down a fortress, but this is still stressful. Cork Island's dungeon, 4th floor. A boss monster that appears once every 2 weeks. Helgao. We were unsuccessful during the last 5 expeditions to defeat this guy. Because of that, we spent the last month strengthening our items with money and used all of our time to level up. 3 minutes left! Even though we've become stronger, I'm still not fully confident. Intruder! There's an intruder! What? Who is that? That pathetic-looking person? Huh? He only has a cloak with no equipment. Did he break through the defensive troops downstairs looking like that? Is he a highly trained assassin? No, an assassin wouldn't openly reveal their presence like this.
Grid. Search user. Grid. No search results.
Huh? Since we can't find info on him, he shouldn't be a ranker. To think that a nobody like him came all the way here. The scouts must be messing with us right now. Pathetic. This is an area controlled by the Silver Knights Guild. I don't know how you managed to reach this point, but we have an important battle right now. If you don't want to die, go back. I was wondering why my stealth disappeared. Did I get detected by Helgao? Well then, I won't need this anymore. What's with that armor? Amazing. Is that unique grade? What's with that tail? Is this really the moment? Kick him out right now! Crap! Helgao is already...
Helgao, the owner of Hellfire, has appeared. Helgao's roar has applied fear, confusion, and debilitation effects. Helgao's heat has reduced fire resistance by 50%. Helgao uses Fire Pillar.
One swing and half of our members were... I raised my fire resistance by 86%, but it's still overwhelming. Will we fall again? Up we go. Huh? What? Those flames sent half my guild members flying away. But he's doing fine? Huh? A pickaxe? My goodness! Is he actually planning on mining with Helgao in front of him? So friggin' hot. Isn't the labor getting harder these days? What kind of material appears only when the boss mob respawns? At this rate, I might have to visit a dragon's lair with my pickaxe. He took it head on for real this time. Nobody should survive unscathed after that. He's perfectly fine? Excuse me, mister. Can't you do something about him? Huh? It's hot enough already. It's getting worse because of him. Rather than that, how are you still perfectly standing? Well, it's nothing amazing. Simply put, it's the item's effect. I spent months and months obediently listening to you guys. But friggin' hell, now I'm being chased after? Ah! Am I going to die here? Foolish boy, you got too greedy. You got blinded by greed and betrayed my trust, even after signing the contract. Asher! Although I had no hopes for you, I should at least praise your tenacity that accomplished the mission. Grid. Even though I completed the difficult quest, you're treating me like this without any reward? But of course I will reward you. For you who lost my trust, the reward is death. Is this it? To think that this is the result after pursuing a quest for months by putting my life on the line. This outrageous, stupid game.
The world's greatest virtual reality game, Satisfied, with over 2 billion players worldwide. It is a fantasy world so vast it can be called another Earth. The explored lands cannot compare in size to the undiscovered lands. And that place was, as expected, in a certain unexplored area. Northern End Cave, the deepest location within the cave. An area with all types of battle gear piled up like an overwhelming mountain. It remained unexplored until a certain user arrived and discovered it first, 1 hour ago.
I found it!
ID, Grid, level 73, Warrior. The S-grade quest item for Earl Asher. Legendary Craftsman's rare book.
It was a difficult journey. Anyone else would have quit the game by now. An S-grade quest that I couldn't even give up halfway. Just how many levels did I drop? How many potions and equipment did I lose to deal with this? Once I get the Sun Sword as a reward, I won't talk to that Asher dude ever again. I recovered the quest item, now...
State, unidentified. You need the discerning eye of Palalian.
Huh? Unidentified? Palalian? What? Eye of Palalian? Wait. If I remember correctly...
Eye of Palalian. Highest grade appraisal item. Price, 500,000 won.
Damn, an expensive appraisal item. This scummy game company, your greed is unending. Ah! There's no way I could earn more through sheer labor. Do you know how many loans I got while playing this game? I could get more. I'm counting on you next month's me.
Appraising the Legendary Craftsman's rare book.
Huh?
You have discovered a legendary item. Padma's rare book. This is a book that contains the techniques of Padma, the master blacksmith who transcended human limits. By opening the book, you can change your class to Padma's descendant. Rating: legendary. Reputation will rise by 500 across the continent.
Whoa! A legendary class? Is this for real? A legendary class that I can actually become? That means I can become the strongest one and only class. Stop joking. Wake up already. You're here to clear an S-grade quest. It would feel distasteful to leave the quest like this. I should just sell this thing! A friggin' legendary class? It should cost at least a few 100 million won! I've even been doing some hard labor due to the game price and school expenses. The only thing I'm confident about is my tenacity. But all my friends left me for being addicted to the game. Even my family ignores me, thinking I'm a useless loser. But it's over now. Say goodbye to my nightmarish life. Mom, Dad, my little sister, I did it! Shin Young-woo has finally become successful through the game. Victory is before me! Alright, go and sell it! Log out!
You cannot end the game here.
Huh?
The quest, Earl Asher's Secret Request, S, has changed to Earl Asher's Anger, SS.
What? Foolish traveler. You all have the same greed. Earl Asher!
Earl Asher's Anger, SS. Earl Asher is angry that you tried to take away the rare book. He intends to kill you and recover the book.
What did you say? It is a worthy verdict for a traitor like you. Stop screwing with me! You even reduced my reputation that I struggled to accumulate to reduce item prices! A meaningless plea. Get him. Is this the result of months of excruciating struggles? How friggin' unfair! I'll do everything I can to clear this quest. I'm still a sturdy level 73. I have things called techniques. First, I'll stop your movements. Stun! Guardian Shield! Huh? He didn't get stunned? Wait, if I die here, what about the book? Won't this disappear as well? I can't clear the quest nor log out. I obviously can't sell the item either. If it's an item that will disappear from the inventory, then I only have a single choice left. He's trying to open the book. Stop him! Too late, you scummy scamming Earl! My money. You should have let me be.
Commencing class change.
Now it's do or die.
All stats and skills have been reset.
It's a legendary class. If I become the strongest class, I might possibly clear this quest.
You have changed class to Padma's descendant, the legendary blacksmith. Blacksmith's craftsmanship skill has been created. Blacksmith's craftsman skill has been mastered. Blacksmith's appraisal skill has been created. Blacksmith's appraisal skill has been mastered. Blacksmith's disassembly skill has been created. Blacksmith's disassembly skill has been mastered. Blacksmith's repair skill has been created. Blacksmith's repair skill has been mastered. All blacksmith skills have been mastered. The pinnacle, legendary blacksmith skills have been opened.
Is this a production class? To think that I'll be doing hard labor in this game as well. I know I didn't have a choice, but is it because it's a legendary class? It's like I'm overflowing with power.
The legendary blacksmith hidden skill has been created. The legendary blacksmith hidden skill has been created. The legendary blacksmith's patience skill has been created. The legendary blacksmith's repair skill has been created. The legendary blacksmith's disassembly skill has been created. Composure stat has been opened. Indomitable stat has been opened.
It feels good seeing that Asher bastard panicking. It seems like this truly isn't your ordinary class. Now I shall entirely deal with you guys and clear this crappy quest.
Class change over.
You're finished, jerks.
Title, One Who Became a Legend, has been acquired.
Die!
You are now level 1. You have died. At that moment in real life.
Therefore, according to the operations team's report, the class change happened 5 minutes ago. I understand. I'll join you at the company. Yes, President. I'll prepare for the briefing. The class change happened. Is it? Interesting.
Your level has dropped by 2. You are now level -1. Quest failed. You are no longer able to enter Patreon. Any Patreon soldier will kill you on sight.
You seriously kill people just because they got swayed a bit? What's up with that face? You were furious just moments ago. You dirty scammers. These guys are scammers. Don't play this game. Live a happy life. How fun. How truly fun. I could have gained hundreds of millions. Shame. Just what time do you think it is right now? The game satisfies developer/operating company SA Group. Welcome, Chief. Head of Satisfy's operations team, Choi Nahi. The class change happened 5 minutes ago? I wasn't expecting that. Looks like things will get interesting. I'll first have to take a look at the report. Is everything ready, Team Leader Choi? Head of the SA Group and Satisfy's developer, Lim Choyo. ID, Grid. Originally a level 73 warrior, now at level -1. His real name is Shin Young Woo. He changed classes using Earl Asher's quest item, Pagma's Rare Book. According to the Intel Room's report, he's an ordinary user who is addicted to the game. His special achievements are staying in the same city for a year to raise his reputation and playing in a level 200 area for 3 months while endlessly dying. Although you ordered us to report directly to you for legendary class changes, looking at this foolish and inefficient pattern, we can consider this an accidental case that is unnecessary to report. Really? I think that luck and tenacity are good traits. But he gained the class due to pure luck, so is there any meaning to it? Even though I think it is a shame as the operations team leader. I'm saying that this luck is what's interesting. What? As you know, according to the supercomputer Morpheus and the development team's predictions, the Northern End Cave and Pagma's Rare Book were supposed to be discovered in 2 years. However, that boy broke the predictions, discovered the cave, and activated the quest chain to get the book. Can those quests, items, can they all be explained with luck? And there's another interesting thing, the minus level. Normally speaking, the Asher quest is given out after level 350. But the lower level Grid changed classes because he didn't want to lose the item. Dropping a level 1 is an extreme penalty that follows legendary class changes. Moreover, the rules state that your level drops by 2 when you fail a quest. Beginners below level 10 are exempted from the rule, but he became a level -1 because he was in a penalty state. Wait a minute, does that mean? Did you realize? 10 stat points are given per level. And he is the only level -1 user until now. You need 2 level ups to reach level 1 from -1. That means this boy's stats will be 20 points higher compared to other same level users. If luck stacks up to this point, can it be called inevitability? And if it's inevitability, could it be related to his skills? That could mean that there's a disruption of balance in the game. We need to fix it. No need to go that far. As you said, he's an inefficient user, so there shouldn't be anything to worry about. Moreover, Pagma's descendant is weak in combat compared to other legendary classes. Huh? What's wrong, Chief? No, nothing. I'll head home now. Contact me if there's anything to report. Mr. Shin Young Woo! Hey, Student Young Woo! Huh? He's calling for you. You have to get the money for the job earlier. Let's quickly deal with this and go home. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. They say that he's a game addict. No wonder he doesn't look so good. Apparently, he doesn't work well either. They say that babies are born with at least one skill, but for him? So young, but incapable for his age. This should be enough for the game. To think that paying for the game is all that comes to mind. You should be ashamed a little, you despicable guy. I was planning on selling items and making a comeback in life, but I just lost a few hundreds of millions worth of money. I even kicked away any chance at success. Did I struggle this much just to have my dearest level 73 drop down to -1? I do not see any value in that user. That might be true, but I think that that is his greatest asset. Well, he'll have to realize that himself. Should I look for another way? I should also have at least one skill, no? Is there nothing that I can correctly do? Ugh! Whatever, forget it. Let's go play that game again. But his tenacity is certainly great. Now, should we have another go? Even if I lost everything, I should at least check out the new class. Things should be fine as long as the capsule holds on. I'm counting on you. I'll do everything I can to gain a profit from this.
Connecting to satisfy. Loading.
What the? Where is this? It doesn't look anything like yesterday's cave. Did I get banished from the town? I worked hard in Patreon to raise my reputation though. It's unfair that they banished me for just a small betrayal. I should find a landmark to find out where I am. Huh? What? What the? Why is this place so gloomy?
You have entered the Yaten Temple.
Temples are generally level 150 dungeons. This is dangerous.
Nickname, Grid. Level, -1, 0 out of 20. Class, Pagma's Descendant. Title, One Who Became a Legend. Health, 14 out of 14. Mana, 3 out of 3. Strength, 1. Stamina, 1. Agility, 1. Intelligence, 1. Dexterity, 1. Composure, 1. Indomitable, 1. Dignity, 1. Insight, 1. Stat points, 0. Weight, 3,035 out of 20. Weight limit exceeds 200%, so movement speed is reduced by 100%. There is a skill usage restriction. The probability of receiving the weakened status effect has become extremely high.
Are these the stats of a fly? I really am level -1. It doesn't look like a bug. But these options look pretty good.
The probability of adding an extra effect onto an item during its production will increase. The probability of item enhancements will increase. You can equip all items unconditionally, but penalties can be applied depending on the item restrictions. The probability of reputation rising and the amount it gains will increase. The probability of charm rising and the amount it gains will increase.
I could use the enchantment skill to make money. As for the items, should we try it out? Equipment.
Mammon's Greatsword, equipped. Mengel's Plate Armor, equipped.
Whoa! I managed to equip the level 60 item that I was planning on selling, even though I need more than 200 points in strength. But the drawback is the penalties.
A penalty is applied because the item conditions aren't met. Mammon's Greatsword. Attack power and option effects are decreased by 30% and 50% respectively. Mengel's Plate Armor. Defense and option effects are decreased by 20% and 50% respectively.
But still, Mammon Greatsword's attack power of 200 and Mengel Armor's defense of 130. Since normal level 1 equipment's capabilities hover around the 10s, this is almost 10 times better, even with the penalties. Amazing! As expected of a legendary class! What a blessing! I am a blessed man! Wait a minute. If this is the level 150 dungeon, then the surrounding area must be filled of a similar level. What's with this messed up situation? Since this is a Yaten temple, they must be Yaten believers, right? Are they casting an incantation? Roaming around in this state would be suicide right now. I would die just by grazing them. Let's get out of here without getting caught. Then I'll be fine. Hey. Ah! Oops. Huh? Calm down, dude. You're gonna kill someone at this rate. I am Earlstein's secret bodyguard. My name is Doron. Seeing how you were hiding, it seems like you aren't on their side. So, you mean that person is Earlstein's daughter, Irene? Indeed. It seems like she was kidnapped during my vacation. This is a difficult situation, but I'm glad to have a helper by my side. Huh? What do you...
Rescue the Earl's esteemed daughter, S. Rescue Irene within 1 hour. Clear reward, 3,000 gold. Clear reward of low chance. Become the Earl's son-in-law. Failure, level -2.
Another S-grade quest? This dude, he's an NPC! Usually people would be in a state of fear here, but seeing how you aren't, you truly must be powerful. What? This was a place like that? Then there's no way a wimp like me would be fine. Did I get some other skill? It's thanks to composure.
Additional ability, composure. Stat points cannot be distributed. Lowers the probability of being affected by a status effect, and recovers quickly from one.
I should quickly learn about my class's characteristics. To think that you'll help with the rescue. Thank you for making such a hard decision. God is helping Lord Stein. Huh? But I'm not doing it? Let's do it. No, I won't. Wait a minute. Are you saying I should face all those black magicians on my own? What should I know? The 3,000 gold is a pity, but my current state is because of another S-grade quest. You think I'm crazy? Aren't you a powerful person who could withstand the temple's terror? Without you, the rescue is impossible. Please help me. Goodness. I'm fine just because I'm lucky. I'm a level -1. If I fail again, I'll be level -3. Please help us out. Our lady's life is on the line. And I'm telling you, I'm too weak to help you. Please don't lie. I know that you're strong. I'm saying that I'm not.
Quest, rescue the Earl's esteemed daughter, S, was accepted.
What? Why? Since you became the Yaten Believer's enemy by killing one of them, we're in the same boat now. On whose authority? Our enemies are fanatical believers who sacrifice humans as offerings. Since they took over the altar, they won't easily let us through. Destiny is inevitable. Don't complain and go with the flow. I'll clear a passage. I leave the lady in your hands. They killed a believer of our almighty god Yaten. Kill them! There's too many of them. I have to... Even though I'm fully equipped, my health is only at 34 because of the penalties. I'll die just by touching their breaths. Crap! I barely managed to steal myself and make a comeback, and yet you're killing me already? Huh? This despicable heretic! Die! Amazing! He's moving so quickly and swiftly in this narrow space. I might actually survive. Heretics! Kill them! Or maybe not. We won't get anywhere just by fighting them. You think so too, right? I don't really... I know that you were waiting to kill them all at once, rather than individually. What? Ah! I'll die! I'm gonna die! Float. Crap. It's a magic spell to avoid crash landing, but that must have been obvious to you. I'm amazed at your humility. Don't you have a skill that allows you to believe in what people say? Thanks to you, I got to breathe again. If you're thankful, then you should go at full power from now on, because this is where the real rescue starts. Huh? Punish the heretics with your spells. Blessed souls of the underground, gather thy deepest grudges. What spell are they chanting? Black magic. It's a pain to deal with, but do you think I'll wait for you to finish? He is mocking our casters. Children of Yaten, buy me some time. We absolutely have to kill that heretic. Whoa! The magician mob should be around level 150, and yet he's facing them all on his own. You're amazing, Doran. I might clear this S-grade quest just using the NPC at this rate. Then what I can do right now is cheering. Do your best, Doran, my sunshine, my hope. You're so cool. Time Shadow, Doran. I am merely completing the mission as a sword that guards the family emblem. He dispersed the black magic. Could he be a named NPC? How could... prepare a spell again! To fanatics who have laid their hands on the Stein family, there is no such thing as again! Avoid them! A shield? You have such good fortune today. Destroy thy mind, forget thy will, and a soulless puppet thou shalt be. They finished already? Give me back my cheers. Actually, I always wanted to be a Yaten believer. What a fitting end for an annoying insect, you heretic! And now I will... Huh? You will have to give up on this offering. It's my S-grade quest to defend this sacrifice. To think that I would face a named NPC like Doran. This is my first exciting quest in a while. Will you be a worthy adversary? To me, Yura.
Statistics. Nickname, Grid. Level, -1. 0 out of 20. Class, Pagma's Descendant. Title, One Who Became a Legend. Health, 14 out of 14. Mana, 3 out of 3. Stat points, 0. Weight, 3,035 out of 20. Strength, 1 plus 5. Stamina, 1. Agility, 1. Intelligence, 1. Dexterity, 1. Composure, 1. Indomitable, 1. Dignity, 1. Insight, 1. Quest. Rescue the Earl's esteemed daughter, S. Earl Stein's only child is a beautiful and chaste lady named Irene. The Yaten believers kidnapped Irene to offer the sacred virgin to their god. Clear requirements. Rescue Irene within 1 hour after accepting the quest. Clear reward, 3,000 gold. Clear reward with low probability. Become the Earl's son-in-law. Earl's son-in-law. Nobility stat will be available. All stats plus 20. You will be treated as a Viscount. Power and honor will rise. You can advance into the social circle of the nobles. You will receive a monthly salary. This can be a shortcut to gain a higher rank. Quest failure. Level -2. ID, Yura. Alias, the Blood Witch. She is a Korean user consistently ranking first in the Black Magician rankings, as well as the 5th in the Unified rankings. She is a famous person who frequently appears on TV due to her beautiful appearance and outstanding abilities.
I never expected to come across Doran in my quest to obstruct some intruders. How interesting. The ultimate expert, known for her excellent senses and control that allow her to combine magic and surpass the limits of a black magician. What is she doing here? Are you the one who activated the S-grade quest here? Huh? This was the only place that I could train a new skill without being bothered for being famous. Thanks to you, I now have a pleasant surprise. But won't it be hard for you with just a Mengel armor and Memon greatsword? Being a level 80 only? She got my level wrong, but as I thought, rankers are different. However, we still have... Don't start trembling now! This esteemed Sir Doron is a named NPC. Even as a ranker, this will be hard for you, no? Oh, I was just about to ask you to be my opponent, to commemorate my 230th level.
Let's move, warrior.
Doron.
Nothing will happen if we stay put. Only being one step ahead can win us this battle.
As I thought. You act like an NPC that has completed its 3rd class advancement. However, you're not to my liking. You and your quick moves.
My legs! These skills are nothing. Ha! Have a taste yourself!
Even though you should be tired by now, you're quite amazing.
I still have enough strength to get rid of you. These were real attacks?
You can thank me, since I'll be draining your blood to make your body lighter for you.
Ah!
This is bad. He'll die at this rate. If you fall, I'm dead too. It's an advanced skill in which I poured 30% of my mana. With this, it's finished.
How arrogant, young black magician. Let me show you the power that has protected the family emblem for hundreds of years.
Huh? You forcibly dispelled a level 220 mesmerize skill? What happened? Are you alright?
It's thanks to this ring. It's an item that shines during emergencies. It's not perfect, but it can dispel curses and heal your body.
Please gimme.
Aren't you a hell of a beggar? In any case, since it's not omnipotent, we have to hurry. Stick with me, warrior.
He's tougher than I thought. Even if I keep my last resort, I'll have to deal with this with top-level magic. That warrior user is the only variable here. But what could a terrified low-level user possibly do in this high-level field? They respawned already? Sir Doron! The Believer dudes appeared again! How pathetic. He was trying to clear the quest only using the NPC. Anyways, now's the time. Great God of Darkness, plant fear and agony in the enemy's hearts and reveal your powers. Let me end this for sure, Doron. A high-rank attack with maximum mana output. Dark Storm!
I was wrong.
Was it too strong for the temple to withstand? But it's best to go full power. Now there's no way they could have... Huh? He's perfectly fine even after taking my attack head on? There's no way I wouldn't know such an amazing user. Just who is this guy? Huh?
HP 1.
My health is at 1? Even though I got hit? Right! Survival!
Survival. When your health reaches the lowest possible amount, you will nullify all attacks for 5 seconds. You cannot distribute stat points to this skill.
I'm alive! Just what is he? Isn't he a level 80? And he's smiling?
Hero's vision.
There's no way I wouldn't know of such an amazing user. Just who is this guy?
Ugh! Didn't I tell you? You have to be one step ahead to win!
Your last desperate attack, is it? Don't belittle me. Crystal Shield!
She still had an ace up her sleeve.
I'm at my limit. I have to deal with that guy before it's too late. Huh? Did he simply log out? Rather than that, he remained by the sidelines even though he was that strong? Just who is that user?
You died. Your level has dropped by 2. You are now level -3. You are unable to connect to the game for the next 12 hours due to dying twice in 24 hours. Damage 1. Health 0.
I was team killed? Doron, you son of a... He yielded the quest to me? To Yura? How dare he show sympathy to me? I will definitely find him. Unforgivable.
The next day, the unknown user was given a nickname by the community. Ghost of the Yaten Temple.
Doron, that idiot! You forced me into a quest and then team killed me afterwards? Shouldn't the NPC be helping the user? This is all Yura's fault. If only she wasn't there, it would have been a happy ending. No, it does make me mad, but this is a game where the strong ones rule. Let's calmly think back on it myself.
User notice board. Yura is trash. Intervene in a lower level user's quest. Writer, Grid. Yura looks meh IRL. Has spots on the nose. Writer, Grid. Why does everyone like Yura? Her personality is garbage. Writer, Grid. If you didn't experience her personality, you don't know Yura. Writer, Grid. A horrible and distasteful human equals Yura. Writer, Grid.
I'm the biggest troll in town! Die, Yura! Yura, you loser! Oppa, did you finally go crazy? Ah! Shin Se-hee, high school first year, 17 years old. Shin Young-woo's little sister. Gosh, seriously, Oppa. Clean your room a bit, it stinks in here. Look at your greasy hair. When did you last wash yourself? When did he get this careless? Hey, don't clean those. And why are you nagging me in the middle of the night? Rather than that, can you really earn money with this game? There's 2 billion people playing this game. If you do it seriously, you can get successful. Yura, trash, terrible and distasteful. Meh IRL? This piece of garbage did it, wasn't me. Oppa's doing things like this now? How disappointing. Hey, it's not like that! Tch, Yura, I'm being tormented here and there because of you. Since my parents went to work and said he's at school, let's relax and watch a channel about Satisfy.
I am Lee Kumin from Satisfy's Global News. I have come to the scene in question for further news.
Every channel that I change to is linked to it. A popular game indeed. If only I got popular, I'd be sitting on a carpet made out of money. I can't even dream about that anymore now.
We are currently at the Yaten Church in the north of Eternal Kingdom. Last night, it collapsed as you can see right now. Just what could have happened here?
That's...
During our investigations, we have unearthed a familiar name. The incident's protagonist was the 5th rank of the unified rankings, the Black Magician Yura. Looking at the state the temple is in, we believe that an incredible battle took place over here. Well then, let us listen to the sole witness of the incident.
I was chased by monsters yesterday and ran over here, but then I heard an incredibly loud noise. When I looked, Uranim was shooting amazingly awesome skills to a certain guy. Oh right, Uranim is so beautiful in person.
Excuse me, please stay on topic.
But then, something happened that surprised even her. Uranim shot some kind of ultimate attack. But that guy took it head on and was unscathed.
Wait a moment, that means he should be a top ranker. If it was a famous person, did you not recognize his face?
I was just staring at Uranim and died after getting crushed under a boulder. So pretty.
Oh, yes, thank you very much. Every user around the world wants to know, just who could this user be?
Am I famous now?
Statistics. Nickname, Grid. Level, -3. 0 out of 20. Class, Padma's Descendant. Title, One Who Became a Legend. Health, 14 out of 14. Mana, 3 out of 3. Stat points, 0. Weight, 3,035 out of 20. Strength, 1 plus 5. Stamina, 1. Agility, 1. Intelligence, 1. Dexterity, 1. Composure, 1. Indomitable, 1. Dignity, 1. The probability of adding an extra effect on an item during its production will increase. The probability of item enhancements will increase. You can equip all items unconditionally, but penalties can be applied depending on the item restrictions. The probability of reputation rising and the amount it gains will increase. The probability of charm rising and the amount it gains will increase. The weight limit exceeds 200%, so movement speed is reduced by 100%. The probability of receiving the weakened status effect has become extremely high. Passive skill, Survival. When your health reaches the lowest possible amount, you will nullify all attacks for 5 seconds. You cannot distribute stat points to this skill.
Money carpet! What kind of miracle is this, right? Every death isn't meaningless. Life is fair! Hello? Is this a consultation center? I want to share some information with the global news. The guy from the Yaten Temple was me.
What is your nickname?
It's Grid.
Please tell us your level as well.
I'm level -3. If it weren't for Yura.
Lastly, we have some footage from the scene, so please take a look.
Even if they show something. That's... it's Doron! Did he successfully rescue Irene? But he doesn't look good. Well, he did fight alone against that Yura. Doron, so you ended up dying. Thank you for making such a hard decision. Although he was an NPC, he was a good guy. A good guy with a really good magic ring. You should have given it to me. Let's just go to sleep.
Next up is Satisfy Hot Issue. Today, we will meet the user who has gathered a lot of attention.
Please present yourself to the spectators. Everyone doing good? You know me, right? I'm Cats.
ID, Cats. Level 203, Warrior, Japan.
If it's Cats, is he the one famous for being a jerk? They say that he's the son of a big corporation CEO. The way he talks is annoying. Mr. Katz's unified rank has suddenly increased to 53rd place. Everyone wants to know the secret behind it. Huh, is that so?
Of course. Your level increased by 30 within 3 months.
Huh? What? How the hell? It took me years to get to level 70. Wait, if this is a Korean channel, the Korean rankings first place goes to Yura, right? Yes, that's correct. Listen up, Yura. Your era ends now. The one to rank first in the unified rankings will be me, and I'll trample on your pride. The 53rd will do what to the 5th? He's nuts. Although I don't like her, I have to admit that she's a monster. You asked me about my secret earlier, right? It's all thanks to this sword. It does look high grade, but isn't it a bit too ordinary to be a secret of some sort? See for yourself if I'm lying or not. Huh? What? What's with that ugly-looking sword? This is my passive skill. Any weapon I hold will transform into this shape, and I can absorb a certain amount of health in proportion to my attack power. The more I attack, the faster I heal, and my hunting speed increases tremendously. But I never heard of a skill like this. Of course you haven't. It's a power I gained 3 months ago. Blood Warrior. It's my one and only epic class. Another hidden class. And to think that with a single class skill, he increased his level by that much. I also want to use Padma's Descendant properly.
You have entered Byron Town.
Didn't I come here before for that Asher dude's quest? Looks like I didn't spawn at the temple because I'm enemies with the Yaten Church now.
We're looking for a level 130 plus magician to go to the Mubaid ruins.
Recruiting level 200 players for a raid to the Guardian of the Forest. We're going for the blue orichalcum ores. Whoa, they're all recruiting for level 100 plus party members? Well, since the monsters outside town are around level 100, makes sense. But still, a level -3 like me will be left to die of starvation in town. Let's head over to an appropriate town first. Right, a carriage! I should be able to travel safely on those. Excuse me, are you in service right now? I want to head to the safest and nearest town.
Oh, of course. For beginners, Winston Village should be perfect. That'll cost 10 golds.
What? Give me a second.
Current savings, 3 golds, 11 silvers.
As I thought.
Get lost.
I didn't say anything yet.
You're gonna ask me to cut the price since your mother is sick.
Yeah?
Get lost.
You merciless capitalistic bastards. I'm stuck in this place now, waiting to rot alone. Ah! I became a beggar because of that stupid Asher. You know how much money I used for that quest? I'm a level -3 with a useless class now. Huh? Class? Right, aren't I Padma's descendant? If I make items, I can make money and level up at the same time. At last, I see the light. Since I might discover something amazing, let's be discreet. First off, master Blacksmith's technique. It says, the attributes of all items are increased by 10%. When I make items, my stats and reputation increase as well.
Rare item, all stats +2, reputation +30. Epic item, all stats +4, reputation +80. Unique item, all stats +12, reputation +300. Legendary item, all stats +25, reputation +1000. Skill rankings. Legendary Blacksmith's Technique, level 1. Master Blacksmith's Technique, mastered. Advanced Blacksmith's Technique, mastered. Intermediate Blacksmith's Technique, mastered. Beginner Blacksmith's Technique, mastered.
I'm starting off having mastered the master skill and with level 1 in the legendary skill. They say that the top ranked blacksmith user is only an intermediate. This is amazing! The best is the creation skill that allows me to create a production method myself. Couldn't I make something incredible?
Legendary Blacksmith's Creation skill. Every time the Legendary Blacksmith's Technique increases in level, you can create 3 new equipment item production methods. Currently, 3 out of 3.
Since I have 3 slots, should I try it out? Since the epic class was that great, the legendary class should be even better, right? Thank God I learned about that.
Legendary Blacksmith's Creation, skill activated. What kind of item will you create?
It should of course be a great sword. It allows for quick hunts and easily increases your level.
What materials would you like to use?
Materials? Obviously some strong material. Right, the blue orichalcum I heard earlier.
After designing the item, please describe its characteristics. Input design.
Huh? By myself? Let's make it cool, and big, and strong, just like a shark. It's heavy, but light, dark, but shiny. Attack power, above 10 million! Every time I swing it, meteors fall! Make it ignore all defenses so it can one-hit kill.
He is too excited right now.
Finished! So cool. It's like an anchovy but a shark at the same time.
Automatic corrections commencing. Making adjustments after synthesizing the characteristics, options, and materials.
Huh? Automatic correction? It's changing things on its own. As I thought, I might have made it too absurd. Why are there so many numbers and screens everywhere? Huh? What?
Automatic corrections completed.
Why can't I suddenly understand all that info? This is a new blueprint though. Is it a class effect? It feels like I'm a real blacksmith. Durability of 1090 with an attack power of 1820. Defense of 80! Agility of plus 50! This is incredible! The characteristics I babbled on were adjusted, but there's plenty of extra options! Amazing!
Low probability of blocking the enemy's attacks. Certain probability of activating the 5-joint attack skill. High probability of activating the cutting skill. Attack power plus 20% in dark places. User restriction, level 300 or higher.
Now I have to get blue orichalcum ores from the party that's going for the Guardian of the Forest. We're a level 200 party. Wait. Leaving the materials aside, what's with these unreasonable user restrictions?
User restriction, level 300 or higher. 5,000 strength or more. Advanced sword mastery, level 8 or higher. Weight, 550.
But the first ranked user in the unified rankings is only at 250. You won't get 5,000 strength even by pouring all your stat points into strength. And the current top blacksmith only has intermediate level skills. To reach advanced sword mastery level 8, I just made crap with a super rare skill. A shark-shaped, big and powerful piece of poo. Wait, it's not like I can't use it. I'm not affected by the restrictions. Even my current equipment is in the same situation. Even if there's the penalties for not meeting the requirements, this greatsword will still be overpowered. If I can manage it. Good, I can see the tunnel's end. I have to enter the Guardian of the Forest party no matter what, and dine and dash. Cause I'll die if I enter the front lines as a level -3. What? You want to enter the party? You can't. I'm refusing. Why? This is a level 190 minimum party, and looking at your equipment, you should be around level 60. Although I look like this, I'm at level 100. My equipment doesn't matter much because I have good control. What? Are you saying that we rely on our items too much? Is that it? Huh? Grid, you say? Who are you to look down on us? A beggar without a single accessory. He's gonna dine and dash on us. I'm sure he's lying about his level 100 too. If you have no moral sense, show some altruism at least. You should show altruism first. Everybody enough. Mr. Regas, since our guild is in charge of the boss mob, we can leave him in charge of another job. Wow, it's Regas from the Sadaka Guild. First time I see him. Who? The first place in the martial artist rankings. His nickname is Taekwondo Master. The equipment item requirements are so severe that raising the level is difficult, yet he's already at level 180. A ranker on top of being good looking. The world truly is unfair. Mr. Regas, even if you like someone, there should be limits. You can't just accept an unidentified user. But isn't having a lot of party members good for cleaning up the surroundings? Oh, of course, I can do that. Although I don't like his appearance, he's a good guy. I understand your point, but I wonder if we could convince everyone. Oi, you should be listening to the ranker's advice. Regas, say some more. Well then, let's have a one-on-one match to test his abilities. As long as he can prove his control skills, it won't be a problem, right? I'm screwed. Shall we get started?